If it were that easy to apportion guilt, SHAKA would have killed you this afternoon and been done with it. But he didn't. Do you know why? Because your death, the death of one white man, even a slaver, isn't enough to wipe the slate clean. Because we're all guilty in the end, you see. No matter how righteously we may sing. We know. We all know that we have no real intention of treating as equals people who are thought to be just a notch above the gorilla.
Shaka knows that.
Shaka knows that.
Shakespeare tells us that Henry V, Lord of the Britons, on the eve of his decisive battle against the Franks, shed his kingly attire and went down amongst his troops, curious to know how each soldier was coping with the prospect of death. Caught up in that self-same curiosity, Shaka, Lord of Africa, descended onto that unlikely battlefield, where his opponents had gathered under the sign of O Christo.
Read to me, Mbuyazi, from the book of He Who Died for Your People.
For us all, Baba. He died for us all.
Ah. So Shaka will not have to die for himself. Your own words betray you, my friend. Now, read. Read me some blessings for tomorrow's battle.
There are no prayers for war in this book. The Christ, O Christo, did not believe warfare is an applicable solution.
What then is an applicable solution?
Forgiveness, Baba. He taught us to forgive, and in that teaching, we find strength, hope. And Shaka's curiosity grew as he examined the world he was set on destroying. Its quirks, its oddities, its wonders and follies, the intricate workings of our hearts and minds, the enlightenment, the hypocrisy, the pretentious arrogance and insight of 7,000 years of tried and tested contradiction. And he gazed into the privacy of our fear, and saw those sitting there, farewell, halsted, myself and the others. And he realized that in our moments of utter helplessness, we turned not to a belligerent deity who wields a sword of vengeance, but to a miserable wretch of a god who could ill avoid his own death, let alone be the savior of others.
On the night he met his death, the Lord took bread, broke it, and gave it to his apostles, saying, Take all of you and eat of this, for this is my body. Then taking the wine, he gave
And
thanks
he saw it.
to his apostles, saying,
The blood of the bull,
take all of you and drink.
the blood of O Christo.
Conto incosi, visi magadi.
Rituals of one nature because, as a people, we are just that. One.